Hello, my love, and welcome back to day 14 of the Mind, Body, Soul experiment. I am so excited to have you here. We're on day 14. Holy moly, it's the 2-week mark. I'm so excited. Yay. If you're new here, hi, my name is Kainel. Welcome to the New Age Rebellion community. I'm so excited to have you here. I am a business life and healing mentor, an energy-informed trauma healer, and a rebellious altar of the internet, and I've made it my divine mission in this lifetime to help women deeply heal and come back to the divine sovereign power of being conscious creators in their own reality. And today is really a fiery episode. It's gotten me all fired up, and it's so interesting because I feel like this really very much so relates to like the solar plexus energy and your solar plexus chakra of just willpower and of feeling confident and of being able to harness just that inner like power within your being so that you can create and shift and move your reality and really experience this beautiful duality of creation, symbiosis, that's the word I want to say, this beautiful symbiosis of creation, of being, of manifesting, and of just living in this wonderful reality in the world that we have. And today's episode is really about choice. Like everything comes down to choice in every single moment. And I don't want to say this in a way to scare you and to make you hyper analytical of yourself, because that's not what we want. That's not the vibe. Like to be hyper analytical and feel like, oh, like, can I trust my intuition here? Can I just do this? Can I just go for the thing? Do I need to hold myself back? Like, that's not why I'm saying these things. I'm not bringing this up to your vortex so that you can become hypercritical and not fully be in your heart-led energy and not fully allow yourself to like experience the greatness of life and to be surprised by where your intuition takes you. That is not what I'm saying. And that was a preface that just come a preface. Yes, that was a preface that just downloaded from my guides to say to you. So there we go. This really comes from an energy of realizing how much power you hold. Power you hold and realizing that everything is a choice and you can choose what you want when you want it. And you're probably like, well, Kylie, I can't just directly always put my order into the universe because things happen according to divine timing. Yes, they do. But you can choose when you're ready to open yourself up to receive it. Everything comes down to choice. What are you choosing? Are you choosing love? Are you choosing fear? Are you choosing happiness? Are you choosing old patterns? Are you choosing to be present? Are you choosing to think about the past or continuously stress about the future? Are you choosing to follow yourself and to become heart-led? Are you choosing to still doubt yourself? Are you choosing to have an abundant relationship with money and experience like that deep peace and freedom you've been looking for? Are you choosing to continue old patterns and just be like, oh, I guess that's just what life is. I'm just gonna wait one day until I have this in my reality and then I'll feel better about things? Are you choosing to change? Are you choosing to stay the same? Are you choosing to continue this healing journey and go deeper? Are you choosing to integrate your healing and actually show up differently? Are you choosing to just be here? Are you choosing to be present whilst you're here? What are you choosing? Everything comes down to choice. And when we really realize that, we realize how much power we hold within ourselves. And we realize how deep our power is. And we then also start to realize, like, where are all the instances that I have given my power away? Perhaps you've given your power away to circumstances of the past. Perhaps there were people, perhaps, and again, like when we look at these parts where we've given our power away in the past, it's not to bring judgment or shame at all. At that stage, you perhaps didn't have the ability to set boundaries. Perhaps you weren't in an environment that was conducive for you to stand in your power. Perhaps it wasn't safe. Like, there's so many reasons, and it's important for us to not get so caught up in the reasons why we weren't able to make the choices we wanted to make in the past, because getting caught up in that loop can feel this from like the depth of my being, that this is meant to be said to you. When we get caught up in decisions and choices of the past, we then continuously relive those loops, and we're like, well, why did I make this decision? Why couldn't I have done better? Like, look what I'm doing now. Why am I doing that? Why didn't I do that then? You made every choice you could given the resources you had at the time, and it's brought you to this time and space where now you're watching this and you're going through this healing and this integration, where you're now stepping into this ability and power to be like, oh, I want to set more boundaries. Oh, I want to be more like outspoken and stand in my power. Oh, I want to choose freedom now. If you didn't have the experiences you had in the past, you would not be able to fully ingrain the experiences you want right now. To know freedom, we must know what it feels like to be trapped. To feel deep and true abundance, we must know what scarcity feels like. To feel love, we must feel the absence of it. We must feel fear. We must feel heartache. If we really want to understand the depths of our experiences and of our emotions and of our feelings, it's so important for us to actually be able to hold space for the lessons that happen in the opposite and lower frequency of it. Because it's those lessons that happen in the opposite and lower frequency of it that really cultivate the character, the resiliency, and the nuggets that you need so that you can become the woman that can hold space for what it is you actually desire. But in order to do so, remember, everything comes down to a choice. So in order to do so, you have to be able to choose. Choose that you are now available for a different reality. Choose that you are now available for a different way of being. Choose that difference in your life. Like, this goes hand in hand so well with the embodiment codes of day like 12 and 13. Like, being able to choose, like, believe that this is possible for you, make that mental choice, that mental conscious decision, start shifting your like routines, start choosing that reality for yourself. And then also choose that it's your time. Like, make that decision, reach that moment of conviction. Because whatever you're choosing, you're changing. Whatever you're not, you're staying with. Whatever you're not choosing, you're cementing. It's ingraining deeper into your being. So what are you choosing? Are you choosing that your life gets to be filled with magic and miracles, and it feels light and it feels beautiful, and that you're available to experience the depth and openness and beauty of life? Or are you choosing to repeat the pain and the trauma of the patterns of the past? And again, like, realizing what we're choosing needs to come from so much compassion, because our choices are very much so driven by our unconscious habits. It's driven by our subconscious mind. Very so often we'll choose things unless we start to bring it to our awareness why we're choosing these things, unless we start like digging into them. We'll continuously choose them and choose them and allow them to become our truth until we become aware. So become aware of what you're choosing. What are you choosing? And why are you choosing it? What decisions are you making? And when you really sit with this deeply, you realize that every decision that you now make moving forward, my love, is an honorance. It's an honorance to the woman that you want to be. And it's an honorance of everything you've been through. It's honoring all these parts of yourself so that you can fully and unapologetically become the woman that you've always wanted to be. So what decisions are you making? Why are you making these decisions? Are they serving you? And if there's room for better ones, I invite you to explore what that looks like, because magic lives on the other side. With that, my loves, I will see you for day 15, and I'm sending you so much love. Bye for now.